Nick's getting better at intros, but he doesn't have one for this one. So here's him replacing spark plugs, a thermostat, and a few other things on the Cheap Jeep.
I'm gonna start taking a look at a couple odds and ends up here. I already picked up spark plugs, wires, thermostat. I already have the radiator draining. I just replaced the fan. I'm gonna start pulling all this off, seeing where I need to go. Probably gonna have to replace a belt, maybe an idler or something. It was kind of squeaky, so let's see where we get tonight. When it was still together and running, I could see oil kind of bubbling out of this plug here. That's why I just kind of grabbed them. I already kind of hit it with some brake clean, but before I break these loose, I'm gonna hit it again with some brake clean, try and kind of get into each one, and then hit it with the air compressor, try and blow some of that just junk and grease and grime out of there. And my plugs and wire box came with new plugs, some cheap bow sheathing, and a little bit of dielectric grease. Let's see what we got. That's kind of loose. Well, maybe that was part of it. A little bit of loose, might have had a little bit of blow by going. That gap looks a little kind of funky. I just picked up some whatever double platinum champion plugs, nothing special. So just a quick Google search said 0.05. I'd say that looks like 0.05 to me. All right, so I'm gonna go through, kind of knock them all out at once, so that way they're just ready to go. Little dab will do ya. These just kind of helps it from getting stuck in there for future service. I'm only doing one at a time, so hopefully I don't screw this up. You can kind of see the difference in the gap. Looks a little bit kind of messed up on this old one. So I'm gonna toss these new ones in and keep going. Seeing as how I need to get in here to work on a bunch of other stuff, I think I'm just gonna take this whole side apart and kind of our fan was pretty in rough shape. I actually tore it out already and picked up a new one at the parts store. I don't think I recorded it, but so I'm just gonna put this back together real quick. New parts. I got new parts. Yay. I'm just gonna kind of clean this out a little bit. Just has a little bit of grime in there. Not gonna get too carried away. I don't want to make more out of it than it needs to. Basically get these gasket surfaces cleaned up.
Alright, I realize this wasn't the most entertaining video, but there is a lot more to come for the Cheap Jeep.